Be sure to check out our podcast on Spotify, the Plastic Power Podcast. The link is in the description. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? DareDevil 19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite Hashiras, and that is the Aniplex Buzzmod TENGEN UZUI. So let's get into it right away and take a super quick look at the box. Alright, so real quickly, here is the front of the box, basic for this line here. There's the one side, the back of the box with some nice promotional images, and then the other side, and then that's it. So let's continue on. One of the best parts to this figure is the paint and sculpt detail. I think they captured Uzui's flashiness exceptionally. Some people might not be fans of the shoulder joints, so if you don't like Revoltex or Figmas, then you probably won't like the look of the Buzzmod Demon Slayer figures, because they can look ugly in certain poses. But you do get great range with those joints. The paint is super clean and crisp with no paint issues at all on this figure. The detail just on the hair and faces alone was executed extremely well, and the faces look exactly like Tengen. But yeah, the detail on this thing, absolutely amazing. Now for the height of Lord Tengen to the very tippity top of his head. It looks like he's a little bit over 6.5 inches tall, which is pretty good scaling for Uzui here. Now let's see him compared to some other figurines. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Superhero Movie Piccolo, the Aniplex Buzzmod Inosuke, and some other ninjas, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes, and Storm Shadow. And then here he is compared to some other anime ninjas. So we do have the SH Figuarts Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi, and then all the way on the right there we have the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Todoroki, and you can see he is a little bit taller than Kakashi. So there's the height and height comparisons. Now let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, they pretty much included the perfect stuff with Tengen here. The detail just on the accessories alone are so clean, and the sculpting's phenomenal too. Well, you could see all the awesome stuff he's included with. So we do get 4 alternate faces. Starting from the left, we get an angry teeth gritted face. Then we do get a basic stern face, a crazy smiling face, and then either like a talking or another smiling face but with the mouth open. Then we do get 2 different head sculpts. We have the hair where it's all tied up in the ponytail and it looks fine. And we have the little beads or diamonds hanging from his little headband piece. Then we do have the one I guess, like, more into battle, but without blood on it, so his hair's a little more messy, and would have been cool to get at least one bloody face. So we do get his swords on the left, and we do get his swords in his wrapped-up type sheaths. So this here does peg on his back. It comes with a real chain. You can remove the handles there. I love that they made it real chain, and we have 3 pegs on the back because we have a bunch of peg holes on the back of Tengen, but love the sculpting and paintwork to it there. And then my favorite accessories are his actual swords. They did a beautiful job. I don't know why I said it like that. With the paint and the sculpting, I love the shininess of the blades, and the handles look great as well. The paint's nice and clean, and to get him to grip onto it, you just remove the handle there and slide the handle through the hand, and we get the real chain once again. And then we do get these pieces, which is part of his wrapping sheath. So we have 5 peg holes on his back. You can see each one has a peg, and we get 6 of them. So you could put them pretty much wherever you want, but a lot of them do fit into place pretty well. You just gotta move it around on, move the joint around there. And then we do get the, like, explosion smoke type effects, which turned out really nice. The paint, very well done. Sculpting of it looks very nice too. Then we do get the mat with the kneeling legs, and pretty much every figure has gotten these in the line so far, but just be cautious when you swap them, because sometimes the joint on the leg will pop off either with the leg or with the kneeling leg here. So I would recommend heating them up. And last here, we do get 8 interchangeable hands. So 4 pairs, we do get a pair of fists, a pair of gripping hands, a pair of open, flashy hands. Then we do get like open palm style type hands. So that is the accessories. Now let's move on to the articulation and rippity wrap this review up. So for Uzui's neck joint, he looks down pretty good, looks up really well, and then we do get very nice pivot at both the neck joints. My lower neck joint is a little bit tight, but you still get very nice movement there, as you can see, and then we do get swivel. Also, his ponytail is on a ball peg, so you can move it all around and go up and down, pivot, and swivel. So I do like that they made that a ball peg. Then for the torso, both joints, he doesn't go forward too much. He does go back a bit better. Then you do get pivot at both joints, and my upper torso is slightly tight, but not as bad as my lower neck. Then you do get the swivel, and then the pivot. We already went over, I believe. And then for the shoulders here, some people might not like the way they look, but you do get nice movement. So the arms going forward go all the way up, they go back down, and then moving out to the side. If you get it above the shoulder, it can go out 90. If you don't, it doesn't go 90. As you saw there, then there is no bicep swivel. It is at the shoulder there, as you can see. None at the bicep, so you have to either use it at the shoulder or the elbow. We have single joints, and it does bend in a little more than 90 degrees, so that is definitely good. And then you do get the swivel at the elbow joints as well. Then you do get a swivel and a hinge on the wrists there. And now for the legs here. And this is where I run into my biggest issue with the figure. My legs do have looseness, especially the right one, as you can see there, and he's not the first Buzzmod figure that had that issue, so hopefully they do fix that. But his legs do go up or forward more than 90 degrees. Same with going back, and he could definitely Jean-Claude Van Damme it, so that is awesome. Knees bend back pretty much 90 degrees there. Then we do get a little bit of swivel right under the pant leg there. Then the ankle swivel. They hinge up really well, as you can see, and hinge down incredibly well also. And then we get a beautiful 90-degree bend ankle pivot. I love it. And then we do get a nice tippity toe hinge here, so that's the articulation. But overall, I think this figure is one of the better Demon Slayer figures in this line. I had so much fun posing this figure around and using all the different accessories that I couldn't make up my mind which pose to display him in. There really isn't too many cons, so the pros definitely overshadow them, which is a good thing. Like I was saying about the loose swivel at the thighs, I do hope they can fix that with future releases. The detail, articulation, and accessories are all super high points to this figure. The detail on this Uzui and the accessories was absolutely destroyed by Buzzmod. With the articulation, you could pretty much get him into any pose you want. Then combine that with the accessories, and the display and posing options are endless. Yeah, I wish they included a bloody face or a bloody battle damage face with head sculpt, but maybe they can't put blood on their figures or something, or maybe they'll do a more bloody battle damage version down the road. We never know. So for now, moving on to my rating for the Buzzmod Tengen Uzui. For the detail, I think I'd have to give him a 9.4. Accessories, I'd give him a 9.7. Articulation, I'd also give him a 9.4. So my overall rating of my figure of its entirety, I'd give it a 9.5. But anyway, that is my review of the Aniplex Buzzmod Demon Slayer Tengen Uzui. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts about the figure in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next episode of DareDevil 19, and I will see you guys later.